So we're doing another drive to somewhere. What I'm going to do, we'll just show you where we're going to. So this is the place. This is where I'm taking you to. So that's the place. It's about, I suppose, 20-25 minutes. So we're on Camposol A at the moment. We're just going on to the RM3 if we're going towards Toltana. Another lovely sunny day. It's coming out about 9:30. It's 25.5. So it's going to be another hot one. We've been having some lovely hot weather at the moment. So the route we're taking is the Alhama de Murcia route. Now this is where the road splits. We're going to go and take the right 2 lanes. If you took the 2 left lanes, we'll go straight on. That would take you to Toltana and on towards Lorca. And if you wanted to carry on down south, well, we're going over to the 2 right lanes. It is signposted quite well to Alhama. You've got Murcia, Alhama, Fontianimo, and you can even see the Corvera airport sign now on the RM23. Now, as you notice, the speed limit drops from 120 down to 100. Told you before that they do speed check this road. They have one of these tripod thingies, and I've seen it a few times. So cruising at 100 now. When I say I'm cruising at 100, I mean I'm cruising at 100k and not 100 miles per hour. Anyway, on the end of this fence here, this is where they tend to set up their tripod. Very sneaky, I believe. Okay, so to our right is the Condado. Hang on. The Condado Alhama. I think I got that right. I've been past it enough times. Anyway, it's the golf resort. I've got to do a video on this place. I mean, I've done a few videos of this place when I first got here, but I haven't done a proper sort of golf resort video yet. So that's in the planning. There it is, the Condado del Alhama. Got to get it right. So we're on this road now, right to the roundabout. So I'm not gonna obviously film all this going to the roundabout, but you get the gist of it. Now, right in front of us now is actually Alhama de Murcia. It's in a bit of a haze at the moment. Now we've just had a warning past couple of days that the Sahara dust is coming up from North Africa. Now some of it's already gone over, but I no doubt we've still got some more to come. And last night we had a warning come up saying that there'd be a yellow thunderstorm. Well, thankfully we never got it. So yeah, we can get it quite thick here sometimes. So we're back on the roundabout. We go right around the roundabout. It is signposted to Alhama de Murcia. So, and another thing, in Spain, you do what the Spanish do, even though some of them don't always go by it, they do go by the book, is we go on the outside of the roundabout. So there's the sign, RM2, Alhama de Murcia. So straight in front of us you can see the Sierra Spooner, big national park. So we're coming on to the RM2 now. This is the main road that sort of goes from Murcia right down to Cartagena, and obviously up along the coast towards Torrevieja. So let's get on the road. Let's get behind. To our right now is a big industrial park, and on there you got a place called PC Components, very handy place, a bit like the Argus back in the UK. We also got another one called Embargo that sort of sells off out of stock stuff. It does sell some unusual things in there, but quite handy if you just want to get something. That's all in that industrial park. This is the main turning into that park. Every time I go past this place it seems to be getting bigger and bigger. But right in front of us now, even though there's a lorry in front of me, you should be able to see the castle ruin on the Arthur Mountain. Now we want to go over to the left lane now, so it's saying Alhama de Murcia. If you kept in the right hand lane now, that would take you down onto the main drag road to Murcia, which is the A7. But we're going straight on. Virtually, we're just going straight on into the town now. This road also will take you, if you go off to the left soon, will take you off towards Lorca Way. So, nice straight road right into the town. Now, I think the past month or so, for some reason, they blocked off the main entrance into the town, obviously doing some road works and whatever. So we've had to take a bit of a detour, which doesn't help when you're trying to show it on the video. We'll have another look just to see if they finished it, but I'm sure went past the other day and noticed that they still had the detour signs up, but we'll have a look. Big town, Alhama. It's very similar to Toltana. Sometimes I get confused sometimes between Toltana and Alhama. The only reason I know it's Alhama is because it's got the castle. Now another thing with the castle, if you are coming here or you live here, that you would notice that there's a crane right next to the castle. And that crane, ever since I've been here, and since 2015, has been there. And talking to some people a couple of years back, it sounds like it's going to be there permanently, because what they're trying to do is to upbuild the castle itself. So they've been doing work on it. And that sound, I think what goes on here in Spain is that once they're allocated some money, they get on with the work, and once the money runs out, they put in for a new lot of money. So obviously keep putting up and down the crane. It's not very cost effective, but I mean that crane's been there a long while now. So we're actually coming right into the town itself. Nice town, Alhama. It's got some interesting places to visit. I will bring out videos later on in the year on places to visit. They got the what I call class as Roman baths here. Right, I'm going to go up through the centre now and just see if it's possible to drive up through the centre. This is the way you would normally come where we're going. No, they've shut the road. So they're still working. This has been going on for a couple of months now. Now this road would take you right up through the centre. So we're just going to have to sort of go on the outskirts of Alhama. Now hopefully what I'm going to do, I'm going to put below the video my sat-nav coordinates. So right, so it was a bit of a mishmash around here. Yeah, so the so I'm just looking. You have to be so careful around here. Got so many little crossings. The kids have broken up already. They broke up over a week ago for their summer holidays. So you got kids running around and whatever else. Yeah, just going to have to go on to the sort of ring road of Alhama to get out on the outskirts of it. Yeah, anyway, sorry about the aircon noise. It's 26.5 now, so no doubt it's going to be up to the 30s very soon. Anyway, as I was saying with the sat-nav, if you follow the sat-nav coordinates, if it will take you up through the centre, but for some reason they haven't finished the roadworks by then the sat-nav will take you on an alternative route to get to this place. So don't get too confused on this part of it. Just the way it goes there, unfortunately. Now where we're heading for is a place called Gibas. You won't see any signs really until you actually get into the town for Gibas. So we're going back into the town now, but we're sort of on the outer side of the town. Big Chinese store to our right now. Sells about everything. Now I noticed the schools here do sort of like day schools, obviously because our parents are still working. which is quite handy. Right, this is where it can get a little bit lost, but I've got an idea where I'm going. We're going virtually straight on up, but obviously we have to follow the roads. Right, obviously got to remember that these roads are two-way. I think I've just got lost now. I have. Friggin' hell. No, I know I am. I know I am. It's alright, I'm not lost. I know I am now. This is another urbanisation that obviously they were building. They seem to do this quite a lot. They sort of build a nice little area, they put a park up, put all the streets in and all the light in, and then they just stop. And then every now and again they start building new bits to it. As you can see here, to our right and left. So you've got this big open space in the morning. This big open space that's just been left. Now, no doubt in 10 years' time that'll probably be full of apartments, but at the moment you just got these big open spaces. Now this, believe it or not, is where the guys that do the paragliding actually fly and land, and the guy with the van picks them up and then takes them all back up the hill again. Anyway, hopefully by the time, if you're watching this video, that they finished the roadworks. So the road to your right then, where that lorry's just gone, is where you would be coming up from. So we go straight over this roundabout. It's got Muela. You see I think it was the C315. I'm not sort of class a road you would class this as a minor road, I suppose. But this is the sort of main road that takes you up to, well, Muela, obviously, and also to the Espuna. It's another way of going into the Espuna. Now I noticed this restaurant on the corner here seems to get very popular with people. I've never been in there yet, but I've always noticed that at sort of midday-ish there's always a lot of people there. Okay, on the weekends this road gets chocker with bicycles and walkers. You get there's a lot of groups in Spain that go out walking, especially at weekends. So just be wary when you're going up this road. Cyclists seem to have the right of the road, so you will find them cycling abreast, sometimes up to 3 abreast, push up this road. But they do seem to have the right of way. You will see no overtaking signs as well, because it's got quite a windy road. Okay, now on this bend here, there's a turn into the Espuna that takes you up to the national park, right on this corner. Not the best of places. So if you just turn left now, that will take you up to the Espuna. Right, now you see your first sign there, it says Gibus. That's where we're heading for, but we're not actually going into Gibus. So now we're just going up the road now. It is a very windy road, and there's a lot of like tree roots in the road, so it's alright going up. It's when you're coming back down, then it's around about in this little area here, if you don't watch what you're doing, it probably knock your wheel right out, especially if you're coming down here quite fast. So it's quite windy. Remember, it's a two-way road as well. It's wide enough for two good-sized cars. You do get a lot of lorries come up and down here. And virtually what it is, you just climbing up this road until it virtually levels off. And just before it levels off, there is a turning to a right. Now, there's not really a sign on it to say whereabouts we're going, but it's the very first sort of major turning to the right. We're going up through a load of pine trees. Right, okay, here we go. No, sorry. I thought I saw it. Here it is. We're just coming up to it now. So really, we just go straight over, really, on this bend. There is a sign there. Now this road, if you keep on this road, will take you down to the lake. Now, I was going to do a video taking you to that lake, but I've decided I thought I'd take you to the viewpoint, because I did notice that for some reason, they gated off the road. I don't know if that's anything to do with, because at this time of year, because it's really hot. Anyway, this is what they class as a parking area. Now you see the track is sort of split. You got one to the left. We're going straight on up. You will find a lot of people will park here and then walk up, but it's quite a walk. And I know the paraglider guys, they drive their truck up this road. Now it's not a bad track really. I've noticed over the years since I've been coming up here that every now and again they will sort of fill in the big dips that happen with the rains and whatever. Yet again, it's another two-way road, so don't think it's just one-way road. I think it's just near the end part where it might get a little bit dodgy, especially if you've got a car that you love, or one of these low down cars. Maybe it's not the best road for you. Now what it is with this track, we just keep going on this road really until we get to a hut. And what it is, it's a scout's hut. Now unfortunately, if anybody's got a disability, especially for walking, where they're going to need a wheelchair, then coming to the viewpoint is not a good idea, because it has got some steep sort of steps leading down to it, which is a bit of a pain, because I don't think they really needed to put the steps in, but hey-o, that's what they've done. I mean, to me, if you park your car right back there and you're coming down this way, to me it's quite a long walk. I mean, I would say probably maybe 2 miles maybe, I don't know. Now you will see loads of parking areas. There's left and right here. You will see a lot of these walking signs, and I'm right in thinking you can buy maps with these walks on them. If you go into, especially in Alhama de Murcia, which has got a fantastic tourist office there, they probably can give you some maps on, especially some of the walking routes. they're not very detailed. That's the only problem. You probably need to buy a proper map. Spain doesn't do ordnance survey maps, they do military maps. I still haven't bought one yet, but apparently they're very good, especially for walks really, because it's got all the detail there. The maps that you would get at the tourist information would just be like a drawing really. It's not in proportion. So we're not far from it now. Now it looks at, obviously at one part of life, looking at the fields to our left here, that obviously there was farming going on, and where we're going to where the Scouts building is, there's an old farm ruin there. So obviously people did try to make a bit of a life here. So there is the building. I know I'm here now. So it's not a bad ride. Obviously the only problem that we had was going through Alhama de Murcia, but if you use your sat nav coordinates you have no problem getting up to here. No, I've never actually seen the Scouts here. Every time I've been up here I've never seen anybody in that building, but obviously they must come here. So I'm going to park in the shade, and then I'm going to take you down to the viewpoint. Okay, so when you park your car, or if you walked up here to where the Scout building is, you'll see this sign here, which is a Mirador, which means viewpoint, and we're going down this track here. This is it. Look at this view, guys. It is amazing. You can look right over the whole town. Right in the distance, you won't be able to see it, but you can see the Condado de Alhama Golf Resort. A little further over to the right of that is Camposol. Maybe on a good day, maybe not. No, maybe not. You won't be able to see the sea from here. Okay, right over there, you see a bit of artificial grass. That's where the paragliders take off from, and they launch themselves off over. You've got the castle ruin over there. You've got the older castle ruin. You can probably see the dig out of it. Amazing place to come, and right behind you you got the Spooner. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. As I always say, got to keep watching because they're not going to bring out next. And keep safe, and I'll see you next time.